Hello, a very good afternoon to you viewers. Thank you very much for watching and joining us here at Sahwira SME Hub. My name is Dr. Charlie, your SME doctor. I have expertise in business advisory services, tailor making them for our micro, small, and medium enterprise owner managers or entrepreneurs. In terms of academic qualification, I hold a PhD in management, Manchester Metropolitan University here in the UK. I'm also an associate fellow for the Decent Work and Productivity Research Center here at Manchester Met University. I'm also an associate fellow of the UK Higher Education Academy. Now I've got some very exciting and interesting news for all those of you who are following us on our Facebook page. And if you are a micro, small, and medium enterprise entrepreneur and you're applying your trade within our economic region, that is the Southern African Development Community, SADC. Now, this news is for you. I'm sure quite a number of you are already aware, those of you who have been following our Facebook page, but I'm just going to make some notices here just to remind us what is happening. So in terms of events, on the 11th of July, right? On the 11th of July, we are going to have our Sahwira SME Networking Zimbabwe Forum. Sahwira SME Networking Zimbabwe Forum. That should be a Saturday from 9 o'clock a.m. right up to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That is the Zimbabwean time. I'm speaking to you from Manchester, social distancing in my room. So don't forget, we're going to meet from 9 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. That is via the webinar. It's going to be exciting. So if you are in Zimbabwe, why don't you join us? You find the booking details are there on our Facebook page on Eventbrite. If you just go to Eventbrite, Google, you'll find this event, Sahwira SME Networking Zimbabwe Forum. And the good news is it's free of charge. It's free of charge. So the earlier you register, the better, so that it will help us to allocate the number of minutes to different entrepreneurs so that they can give a pitch about their businesses. And the next event is actually happening on the 18th of July. Yes, on the 18th of July. You heard me correctly. And on the 18th of July, it's really going to be interesting because our SMEs plying their trade in SADC, we're just going to have a one-day workshop where we'll meet as per our sector. In other words, those SMEs plying their trade in the agricultural sector, they're just going to brainstorm COVID-19 impact within their sector and try and come up with best fit bouncing back strategies. And we'll also have those in the construction doing a roundtable, SMEs in the manufacturing, and SMEs in the retail, that is within SADC, and then SMEs in the service sector within SADC. So this is happening on the 18th of July. This is happening on the 18th of July. You know, one thing about being an entrepreneur is do not be stuck with tradition or with what we say conventions. You need to think outside the box. And one way of going out of tradition is, you know, take off the fear of saying what's going to happen. Entrepreneurs are known for so many things, and one of them is risk taking. So if you identify yourself as an entrepreneur, you're operating your own business within SADC, why don't you join us on the 18th of July? And then you can book to attend for your specific sector, either agriculture or manufacturing or construction or retail or service. It doesn't matter whether you are micro, small, or medium, but you want to come along and join others to brainstorm. And by the way, you are also allowed to book throughout. If you want to attend all the other sectors, it's quite permissible. It's up to you, right? And then on the 15th of August, right? On the 15th of August, we will have our second networking. That is the Sahwira SME Networking Zimbabwe Forum. Sahwira SME Networking Zimbabwe Forum. This will happen on the 15th of August. Again, it should be a Saturday. That is from 9 o'clock a.m. up to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That is the Zimbabwe time. Come and network with other fellow entrepreneurs plying their trade in Zimbabwe. In all our networking events, we will be delivering a key special strategic talk that is going to be beneficial, and at the same time allow the delegates to have some minutes to talk about their businesses. So the earlier you register, the better. And the good news again is this is free of charge. This is free of charge. All we want is to come together and get to know each other and share ideas, okay? And then on the 22nd of August, this time around is going to be our Sahwira SMEs in SADC Regional Networking. Sahwira SMEs in SADC Regional Networking, okay? And it's going to be the whole day from 9 a.m. up to 4:30. Why have we increased the number of hours? Because this is now a networking event for all our SMEs plying their trade within SADC, those that are willing to come. Obviously, we don't expect that all SMEs in SADC are going to attend, but we expect that quite a significant number are going to attend. So it will be exciting to network with an entrepreneur coming from Mozambique, okay? So that we can say, Komishta, Isto, Muito, Obrigado, you know, that kind of a thing. I hope I'm doing it correctly. It would be lovely to meet an entrepreneur from Seychelles, from Madagascar, from Mauritius, from Lesotho, from Eswatini, from Joburg, I'm in South Africa, from Botswana, from Namibia, from Angola, from Zambia, from Malawi, from Tanzania, and from DRC. And I'm sure I've mentioned all of them. So it will be lovely. So this is on the 22nd of August. 22nd of August. If you believe in integration, remember, as SADC, we are one economic bloc. What precludes or what prevents us from networking really? Why can't we network? You know, when we network, we actually open doors for trade. This is where you begin to meet friends. You begin to get to know, okay, you manufacture this. Actually, that product will sell or will have a market in my country. So on the 22nd of August, let us meet for this Sahwira SMEs in SADC Regional Networking. 15 August from 9 o'clock a.m. up to 4:30. And this is via webinar, okay? This is via webinar. It's just a virtual networking. And again, the details are on Eventbrite. If you just go on Eventbrite, you'll find the details. And also here in our Facebook page, if you just go to the link down there, you actually find the link there. And then an exciting event again is going to take place. Let me just put some power on my cable there. Oops. So here we are back to connectivity. My laptop was running out. So let's just continue. So in September, you'll find that we are going to have an excellent meeting again in September. That is from the 21st of September, right? the 21st of September, right up to the 3rd of October. The 21st of September, right up to the 3rd of October is going to be a 12-day Sahwira Entrepreneurship and Small Business Conference for SMEs in SADC and their key stakeholders. This is really exciting. A first of its kind 12-day webinar conference. You will agree with me that our world and our markets are not the same as they used to be. COVID-19 has significantly disrupted the way we do business, and it's not going to be business as usual. And if you want to be ahead of the competition, you need to come up with robust strategies. And before you can come up with robust strategies, you need to understand, of course, your environment. And that's why in this 12-day conference, our first day is going to look at the theme of the business environment in SADC. What are the challenges? What are the solutions? And the second day, we are going to look at challenges to do with finance, okay? What are the challenges and what are the solutions? The third day, we will look at issues to do with markets, okay? And the fourth day, we would want to look at issues to do with information, access to information, as well as the information communication technologies, okay? And on the fifth day, we would want to look at family businesses. You'll agree with me, SADC is home to a significant population of family businesses. What are the challenges? What comes to mind right now as I talk to you as issues to do with sustainability and succession, okay, business continuity within family business. What stops our family businesses from being generational businesses? So we would look at all those things, okay? And on the sixth day, we would look at rural entrepreneurship. Rural entrepreneurship. Again, a significant population of our entrepreneurs come from our rural areas, and they tend to be marginalized in most of the cases. So let's deliberate on this issue. And then on the next day, which will be the 8th day, I believe, or 7th day, is youth entrepreneurship. Let us deliberate on youth entrepreneurship within SADC. And then another theme will be on gender, okay, gender equity in SADC. Think about issues to do with women in business or women in entrepreneurship. What are the issues and how can we resolve them so that we advance women entrepreneurship within SADC? And our next theme will be issues to do with the entrepreneurial skills and the flair. We are now looking at SADC entrepreneurs as African entrepreneurs. And let us look at the whole African entrepreneurship. What are the challenges? What are the solutions? Do we have the entrepreneurial skills? If yes, how can we further catapult them? If not, where are we lacking? So we'll be looking at that theme. And the last theme that we'll look into are issues to do with COVID-19. Again, we have to continue to look at COVID-19. What COVID-19 secure strategies that we can put on board as entrepreneurs to further business and improve our economies. And on the last theme, that is on the 12th day, there will be some invited guest speakers who I believe will be giving us some special strategic speeches, some of which may have to do with governance issues within SADC, the integration challenges, and also to look at the roadmap and the visions within SADC. It is very, very important if you are an entrepreneur plying your trade or your business within SADC to be fully aware of the policies within SADC, because we operate in SADC. So you need to understand your macro environment. And if you are really serious about doing business, And if you are really serious about being a key micro, small, and medium enterprise owner manager, then I'm going to see you, or I'm going to join you, or you are going to join me throughout this 12-day conference. Now, here are a number of ways that you can participate. You can participate, number one, as a presenter. In other words, you are allocated a good 30 minutes to present, okay, via webinar, and then after that, there'll be some questions, right? So that's what you can do. So when you are buying your ticket on the link there on Eventbrite, you will then buy the ticket for the presenter. What it means is you're going to come and you're going to present. What will you be presenting? You will be presenting to the delegates on any of the themes. It could be on family business in SADC. It could be on youth entrepreneurship in SADC. It could be on entrepreneurial skills in SADC, okay? The second thing is you could participate as an observer. What it means is you buy a ticket, a written observer. You are not going to present via the webinar, but you are going to participate during the webinar constructively. And this is very important. Don't overlook it, okay? Don't look down upon it, because as an observer, you'll be giving your critical thought and critical construction, critical thought and critical contribution, okay? Brainstorming on how best we can go forward. There is also another third option for you to participate. This is whereby you submit your written paper, at least 30 to 50 pages, okay? 30 to 50 pages. Just submit your written paper, including references. It doesn't have to be written in an academic format. You don't have to be an academic. All I'm saying is put your thoughts in writing. Again, you just pick a theme for your choice, okay, of your choice, and then tell us what you think, and then you email, okay, your paper to sahwiramarketing@gmail.com, and all the details are on the Eventbrite link there. Another way for you to participate is you can participate as a presenter. In other words, you're going to present during the webinar, and at the same time, you're going to submit a paper. Another way to participate is you can be an observer. In other words, you are there during the webinar conference. You are not presenting, but at the same time, you have submitted your paper, okay? There's also an excellent room for corporate sponsors to participate. For each day, we have provided for 16 by 30 seconds slots, through which, if you are interested as a corporate sponsor, your advert, your video advert can be played back for 30 seconds. And it's up to you. You can purchase as many 30-second slots as you want, okay? So here's a great way for you to market your brand. And then in addition to that, there is again a limited and exclusive prime advertising slot for you corporate sponsors. This is whereby we have allocated 20 minutes. So these are only 2 slots, okay? For 2 brands, any brands that are interested, they will send their marketing representative who will showcase your products and services within 20 minutes to the delegates via the webinar. So imagine 20 minutes of selling your products and services to SMEs in SADC. Okay, just imagine. So it's just 2 slots per day. Okay, and again, it's up to you if you want to take all the 2 slots for all the 12 days. There's no limitation there. So this is going to be exciting. So to all our corporate sponsors, just think of it. If you have there who is who and the SMEs within SADC right before you, what an opportunity for you to present your brand. So this is going to happen on the 22nd of September right up to the 3rd of October. From the 21st of September right up to the 3rd of October this year in 2020. So this is the news that I needed to bring to you guys. As long as you identify yourself as an SME or as a key stakeholder for SMEs within SADC, you could be a researcher, you could be an academic, a doctor, a professor, you could be a captain of the industry, you could be a policymaker. But if you identify yourself as a key stakeholder for SMEs in SADC, this is a must attend conference for you. And not to forget the 18th of July, where again we are bringing the SMEs sector by sector again. So 18th of July, SMEs within SADC will come sector by sector. If you consider yourself significant, come and write your piece of history. Don't allow others to take the first move advantage and tell you that we were there and we set the pace whilst others follow. Don't just be a follower, but become the leader and set the pace. Don't watch to the left and right and say who has registered and who is going. No, no, no. If you are a leader, you can't check to say who has registered. Others are actually waiting for you to take the first step. So just go on Eventbrite there and take the first step and become the leader. Thank you very much for watching this video cast. My name is Dr. Charlie, and I hope to be with you throughout all these events. And another exciting thing, actually, I was forgetting, is we now have interesting membership categories. Okay, what this means is you can now become a member for Sahwira SME Network. You can now become a member for Sahwira SME Network. Okay, there is membership that we call the California. Now we have branded our membership categories in respect with the precious metals that we have. And we know these precious metals are quite abundant in the SADC region. So the California, you can become a member that is a California member. This is a very rare, special, and expensive precious metal. And to become a California member, what it means is you are not yet in business, okay? You are not yet in business, but you are desiring to get into business, or you are in the process of getting into business. So if we say, are you in business? Your answer is no, you are not in business. You are desiring to be in business, okay? Right? I think let me have a separate video for this so that our video doesn't become too long.